Hi guys, Aaron Mariello, eXp Realty. I wanted to just drop a little video message, give you a short little clip of a market update of what's been currently going on in the real estate market in the Pierce and King County, Thurston County area. But I don't know if you folks heard on the news earlier this week, but last week, mortgage demand increased by 28%. This means that more buyers have gotten off the bench and have got to a lender and start getting the application process started to become pre-approved, and hopefully they're becoming fully underwritten that has more value. But the reason that they're coming off the bench is because of the 6.1, 6.2% mortgage rates that have been happening this week. And that's the lowest they've been since September 2022. If you pay attention to mortgage rates at all, I want to say 5 or 6 weeks ago, they're around 7.2%. So to see them at 6.1 in just a short time is absolutely encouraging. What we're expecting to see in the spring and the summer and the rest of 2023 is we're really looking for that rate to go down to the mid fives. Of course, we'd love to see them go lower than that. They do have the potential towards the end of the year to hit around the low five range. But we're happy just to get them in the fives. For you, those of you that are waiting for that low fives or even high fours, you might be waiting a long time. And that's okay. You move at your pace, but if you're tired of renting or you need to downsize or upsize your home, the opportunity is presenting itself again for you folks. Remember historically the 30-year average is around 6.3%. So where we're sitting right now, we're just a couple ticks below that. So that makes us very optimistic. I want to talk a little bit about home inventory levels. A healthy inventory level is around 4 to 6 months average. Right now in this Puget Sound area, we're really at about 1.8, 2 months worth of homes. So, we are below the monthly average. So because of this, that is the only thing that we can label it as it's still being a seller's market, is because of the inventory level of homes being so low. But in actuality, what we're feeling in the market right now is it's absolutely feeling neutral and even swinging towards the side of being a buyer's market. Right now, we're able to negotiate for the buyers, getting them some seller credit or concessions that can be used towards rate buy down. But I don't know. I'm not a lender. But I would say talk with them, but I'm pretty sure they might say, hey, interest rates are going to come down. Just hold on, you'll be okay. Or two, maybe you're waiting for your lease to come up and you don't want to break your lease to pay the penalty, but you could use that seller concession to pay for that penalty. Or you can have the concessions or credit help pick up some of your closing costs, that 1 to 1.5% of the purchase price of the home that you're responsible to cover out of pocket. The seller credits and concessions can be used towards that. So that's why we feel it being more of a buyer's market. Sellers are willing to do that. This summer we were expecting, and maybe late spring, but we were expecting the mortgage rates where they are now to kind of happen then, and it came a little early. So that's exciting. One thing we didn't expect, though, was that the mortgage application, that 28% increase surprised us. And because that happened, we're physically really starting to see more buyers. And what do I mean by that? For example, I did a twilight open house last Friday from 3 to 5. In the wintertime, we're happy if we get 3 to 6 groups coming in. I had 17 groups come through the home I was hosting on a Friday night. One of my colleagues up north, Bellevue, Kirkland area, he did an open house. He had 20 groups come through. So this isn't just in one particular area in Pierce County. It's starting to spread everywhere that the market is becoming more active. What does that mean? That means that there's probably a likelihood, sorry buyers, but there's going to be a likelihood that there's going to be multiple offer situations. That's potentially going to result in bidding wars on homes later on down the line. If you want to avoid getting into a bidding war, start thinking about purchasing something early spring if that's in your in the cards that you can play. We suggest you do that. Don't wait till summer. What does that mean for a seller? This means that you still are in a favorable situation. You can still secure a good deal on your property, but it's really the buyers. It's going to be challenging to find you guys a suitable home because of the inventory levels. So when that home pops up that checks all your boxes, you're going to have to act fast. The hemming and the hawing and not being pre-approved or fully underwritten, that's definitely going to not help the situation. So talking to a top tier lender now who can create for you a financial roadmap, getting you pre-approved and eventually fully underwritten so you can submit offers that are more competitive and secure that home in multiple offer situations. Offers can, the nucleus of offers really boil down to price and terms. A good offer is going to have both. So making sure you have enough funds, making sure you're approved at the right level, and then making sure that you're fully underwritten so you potentially we could waive the financing contingency and you still have that safety net from the lender of being fully underwritten. If you guys don't know any top tier lenders, feel free to give me a call. I'll point you in the right direction, and you pick one that fits your personality that you know, like, and trust. But more importantly, for both buyers and sellers alike, it's good to work with a trusted realtor so you can really understand your options, develop a strategy and a tactic for navigating this new dynamic market that is rapidly changing, came quicker than we thought. One thing I did want to share some data with you folks. If I can share my screen real quick with you. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Hopefully everybody sees this. What we're looking at is local market statistics in the areas. These are some neighborhoods that I track. And what I'm really want you guys to look at is this column right here, the list price of homes that people are listing on average in these particular areas. Go ahead, and we're going to compare that to this column over here, what the average sales price is of homes. And as you can tell, all of these list price of homes, they're not getting what they're asking on the average. There is one exception though, and I want to say that is Federal Way here. Federal Way on average is listing their homes at $592,304, and what they are selling for is on average $620,083. So Federal Way is the only exception out of these neighborhoods. Also, I like to track price per square foot, current quarter against previous quarter. And then really, if you guys can look at this pink section of the slide, you'll see the average days on market over here. We expect that to change as well. There are some homes currently right now that are just on market, maybe 5 or 6 days. And because it's a good home, accurately priced for what a buyer would want to pay for it, they're getting snatched up pretty quick. So we expect these days on market to change. but this is the percentage of the sales price of the homes of what they're getting. Like I said, uh, Federal Way is getting 104.69% above the list price, and every other neighborhood is 1, 2, possibly 3% away from getting what they wanted. So we're starting to see that. That's how the list prices and the value of homes have lessened a little bit because they were falsely inflated through COVID, and they've really got back down to that 2019 level prior to the pandemic. So, if you guys have any questions regarding this or something else that I didn't cover today, hey, feel free to reach out to me. Give me a call, shoot me an email, shoot me a text. I'll get back to you. We can jump on a Zoom. We can go over some more things, or it might just be a telephone call. Or for you first-time home buyers that are out there, feel free to hook up with me, even if you're not ready. I love to give educational home tours and just educating you on what to look for in a good home. But more than anything, I just like looking at homes. It's a fun thing to do. Other than that, I'm just here. You guys move at your pace. I'm not here to rush you, but I am here to help guard your real estate focus. Thanks for your time, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.